Attraction really seems like a complete scary different world, reserved for only the brave people, when really it's just you being sure of yourself, of what you like and what you don't like, and that alone forms confidence that is a secret ingredient into the world of relationships. But obviously, that alone being confident doesn't actually help you to bag yourself a lady. But let's talk about what you can do to get yourself more girls. My name is Anna, and stay tuned for the video. Stop the desperation. I get it, you want a girlfriend so badly, and obviously you're going to want to talk to a lot of girls. But naturally in the back of your head, you're going to have, I really want a girlfriend, I really want her to like me, I want her to take me out, I want to get her number. Now I get it, but this actually comes across and women can sense this. So if you don't build a comfortable relationship up with a girl first and go straight into the, hey, my name's Martin, I like you very much, let's date, you end up actually pushing girls away. Instead of focusing on the outcome, remain present in the moment and enjoy your conversations with ladies. Your goal is to build substance, find out more about them, make sure that they are worth your time, and learn about who they are as a person before you try to ask them out. Because if you chase for something, you end up having to try even harder to get what you want. Whereas if you just let go of the outcome, it finds you a lot quicker. And if you do want to know more about why girls like to do the chasing in relationships, and obviously the psychology of why this is correct, then go and check this video out on our channel next. But usually people feel pretty desperate, let's be honest, when they don't really know their own self-worth. It's as if they're having to ask a girl to give them some form of security, make them feel worthy, make them feel better in general. And the dependence of a person to make you feel better isn't healthy, so you need to work on feeling awesome about yourself. Show some awesome, confident body language. Looking confident is the key to all types of attraction, and you never actually know who is looking at you when you are out alone in public, so be warned. So make sure that no matter if there's a set of eyes lingering over at you, that you are always on your best ever type of attention. Stand up tall, head up, shoulders back, refrain from slouching, picking your nose, etc. And maintain that strong posture when you are talking with the ladies, because if they sense that you get anxious during a conversation, they are going to be turned off. Being a gentleman isn't dead. Women are more likely to pay you attention and get to want to know you when they see how kind and humble and genuine you are. So offer your jacket to her if she's cold, open up the door, pull out the seats, have manners and be nice to waiters, because like I said before, you never know who is watching. But just because you aren't technically on a date or dating someone doesn't mean that you shouldn't be kind, because you could catch the eye of someone when you least expect it. A girl could see you leaving a huge tip at a restaurant. She could see you helping an old lady cross the road or picking up some trash. Now, a lot of guys, sadly, I get it, I know why you do it, you act differently on dates and around women, thinking that they need to be someone else to bag a girl, when really, the high-value girls can sense this a mile off and they're like, ew. So be polite and go from there, because you never know who's on the lookout. Talking about on the lookout, let's talk about getting dressed and fancy so that you get more eyes. Looking your best means that you are going to also feel your best, and when that happens, you're going to feel more confident. And without a doubt, looking like you mean relationship business when it comes to attraction makes things so much easier when you are trying to actually speak with a woman. You need to make it your job to find your personality in your clothing. Wear a leather jacket if it suits you, tailored suits, dress to look smart but also slightly casual, and make sure you are teaming your outfits with accessories, as this is going to get you noticed. Remember, girls enjoy dressing up and putting in lots of effort into looking good, so when a guy does the exact same, it's a huge turn on. You have to focus about dressing in a way of standing out instead of just fitting into the crowd, and a spritz of sexy smelling cologne is going to help you get noticed for sure. You guys probably don't know how powerful a good smelling cologne is. It makes the heads of many women turn as you walk by. And if you can, try to steer away from the current trends of fashion and designer brands, but keep it modern, obviously, because you want to stand out, but you also want to stand out and look good, not like a mannequin outside of Top Man. Groom to impress her. Don't obviously change who you are just to get ladies. It comes across very seedy and we don't like it. But your fashion sense is vitally important, and specifically your grooming. It takes your appearance to a whole new level and you will most definitely get noticed. That's because women are going to give you more looks because they actually know that you have put in lots of time to look healthy and to look good. Now this oozes independence and maturity, and obviously that you actually care about how you look. Grooming goes beyond putting hand wash onto your face into the shower. I know you boys do it, you can admit it. And obviously shaving your stubble. It comes down to trimming the unibrow, knowing how to treat your skin with a good serum, and how to make sure you actually do look your very best all of the time. So take that facial hair idea, you shape your beard, do what you need to do, keep your nails clean, and spend some time in the morning to look and feel good. Build a genuine conversation with her. Cannot stress this enough. Going back to the lines of stopping the desperation, you have to focus on being in the moment and really enjoying your conversations. When you are talking, give her the full attention that you can. Listen to her. Say your interesting. Follow up with questions, get her to explain some more, and remember the things she says and bring them up in future conversations. She will love it. Women love being appreciated and understood, and a common complaint that women have in couples therapy is that they aren't listened to and are ignored by their husbands or boyfriends. So let the girl know that you are talking with her, that she is important and you appreciate her. And you can ask her questions to calm your nerves. So if you're on a date or you're talking to someone that you potentially like and you feel a little bit anxious and over your head, put the work onto her. Ask her some questions. And don't worry, if you do need some help with what questions you can ask, we have covered this in many videos on the channel dedicated to open questions, fun questions, and also serious dating questions. But this also applies to dating apps, because if you want to stand out and be successful with, say, Bumble, Hitch, or even Tinder, make the conversations genuine. So many girls expect to be greeted by creeps on dating apps. So if you don't talk about anything of a sexual nature and you make the girl see that you are valuable, you are kind, and you really want to make her feel good, you will get much more long-term interest with the ladies. This also applies to clubs and bars because women expect to get approached by needy men. So if you do something different and you refuse to chase her, quoting our psychology of why the chase works, watch that video next, you get to put in the work, but really she does the work for you. Qualify your ladies. Very, very important. You need to be able to cut off women that are not on your level and do not tick your boxes. And this sounds very counterintuitive, doesn't it? I'm telling you to cut off women when you don't want to speak with them because they're not good enough, but stay with me. As soon as you are able to identify what the type of lady is that you like in terms of their interests, their value, not their hair colour, that's too shallow, you start to realise where you can meet more of these women that are on your level. It could be you realise, I have to go on this dating app, or I go to this location in my hometown, or I go on this Facebook group. It makes the guesswork so much easier when you know where your ideal lady spends her time and you know that you actually fit into that sort of situation. Plus, turning down women makes you much more high value. It shows that you are willing to wait longer to be in the ideal relationship and you will wait for the right girl. Be available and open to communication. So you've followed everything in the video so far, but you have to be ready to approach the ladies that give you the eyes, the double stares, and also the smiles too. Because a lot of women, they like to be approached and they will give you that open body language, the torso facing your direction, the constant glare, and also the suggestive, seducing looks. And when you are aware of how women act when they are interested, you will actually notice you have lots of options of women to talk to, and really you will notice that you've probably missed out on many situations because you just were not hyper aware about a woman's body language. So in public, put down your phone, make sure you are scanning the area for people, and if you follow the grooming and dressing good tips, you are bound to get some attention. But make sure you are looking around for it, and when you do lock eyes with a girl that you want to get over and talk to, make sure you make a very good awesome impression. Don't walk over to a woman or just introduce yourself if she hasn't noticed you, which then leads me to put yourself in a position to be noticed. It's very creepy when a guy will walk up behind you, tap on your shoulder, and then they introduce themselves. It's a little bit, I don't know, threatening and creepy because we feel forced to engage. We're like, oh, hi, Instead, put in the work and get into the eye line of the girls that you see. They need to see you exist and they need to feel comfortable and attracted before you start talking to ensure the conversation is a success. Focus on your best qualities. Women love to date humble and kind people that know their life purpose, are going towards a goal, and improve themselves consistently. So show this off. Write it in your dating app bio about how much you love caring for animals, how you are vegan, how you are doing a project to help the world. And this is why women swoon over men holding puppies or even holding dogs and children, because it shows you are protective and caring, not aggressive or dominant. So find a reason to show this off in person and online. And yes, this is your invitation for a humble brag about how amazing you are. And there we go, we've reached the end of the video. If you want to binge some more, click right here. Or if you want to get your name up on our super fan board, then all you have to do is be a member of our Joyanima monthly membership. Details will be down below. Like and subscribe. See you soon.